riders attack the most difficult track in the world. Here we are, Camp Woodward, X Games 8, downhill BMX. We have the top 32 riders from around the world getting ready to attack the quarterfinals.
And E, those 32 riders have waited an entire year to attack this course again.
One of the guys that grabbed the bull by the horns was Robbie Miranda. We can't forget what he did last year at X Games.
Robbie Miranda, the crowd favorite, our youngest competitor, Brandon Meadows. Person would go down in the first turn.
Brandon Meadows and Robbie Miranda are going 1 and 2. Oh my goodness, heartbreak for Robbie Miranda. And always a contender, the Blue Falcon, Brian Foster, last year's silver medalist, Craig.
This is the first of our 4 quarterfinals. The top 4 move on. This is going to be a great race.
This is going to be the first of our 4 quarterfinals, and I'm excited, Craig.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Right out of the gate, Craig, looks like Miranda's got a good start. We lose a couple of riders right away.
But the top 4 are the only guys that move on, so that battle's going to be for 4th.
Robbie Miranda looks to be in control. Whoa, nice move right there by the Blue Falcon, Brian Foster.
Brian put on a classic block move back there and moved himself from 4th into 2nd.
Yeah, 40 feet and flying. Looks like Miranda's got this one in control, Craig.
Did you see him take a look back to see where the competitors are? You always got to be protective of that lead.
Keep an eye on that 4th place rider. That's the bubble spot that can pop in any time.
Yeah, Miranda's got this one under control, but Brian Schmidt is getting a little heat from the wild man, Todd Lyons.
Oh, it's going to be Miranda. Foster. Oh, look at Todd Lyons.
The wild man. What is he doing?
That was sick. What is he thinking?
Looked like he was going for the move, but when he realized he couldn't get it, throws the loop in.
So Robbie Miranda takes this one wire to wire and moves on to the semis.
Trouble right out of the gate. Jason Donnell taps the gate, flips over. His weekend is over. Coming out of the first turn, we got the Blue Falcon in the red bib. Sneaking in on the inside of Brian Schmidt and Randy Stumphauser. Putting in a classic block move. Gets himself off of that bubble spot into 2nd, and that's where he stayed. So at the finish, Miranda, Brian Foster, Randy Stumphauser, Brian Schmidt, and the Wild Man throwing the loop.
The look of relief on Robbie Miranda's face as he passes through that quarterfinal on to the semis. And as we move into semi number 1, 2 riders to watch. Young rookie sensation Bubba Harris. He's been tearing it up all day, along with Robbie Miranda, the veteran.
Robbie's the number 1 qualifier, Bubba the number 5 qualifier. Things could get awfully tight going into this first turn.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, riders, let's set them up. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
We lose Greg Romero right out of the gate, and Robbie Miranda takes charge in the gray bib.
The Comcast Skycam shows Randy Stumphauser in the yellow bib out front. But look at Robert DeWild diving in on the first turn, makes a clean move.
Great move by DeWild in the purple bib as Robbie Miranda charges that track.
Speaking of charging, take a look in the green bib. Bubba Harris on the bubble right now.
And also Brian Foster, the 2001 silver medalist, stuck in 5th place, Craig.
DeWild, he's opening it up once again. This is the second time we've seen this.
Foster trying to make some moves as the split times come up. DeWild, Miranda, Stumphauser, and Harris.
Brian Foster, this guy's clever. He could get around him at any time. Robbie Miranda is off the track.
Whoa, Robbie holds on, though, for 2nd place and advances to the main event. Tell you what, I can't stop thinking about Robbie Miranda, how this guy went down in flames in last year's main event. X Games 2001, Robbie Miranda went for broke and came up just short.
Robbie Miranda, definitely the favorite to win this entire thing.
Got down the last straight and I was looking, had my eyes on the goal.
Robbie dives in on the inside.
Oh, they're connecting. Here they go. Robbie Miranda is down.
I ask myself every day, why? I could have just got 2nd place, but that's not what it's about.
This year, Robbie Miranda was 1st in the qualifier, 1st in a quarter, and 2nd in the semis. He was faster with each lap.
In the main event, it's anything, man. Anything can happen out there. It's like a ticking time bomb in every corner. You got to go for first, and that's how we race out here.
I race all year, but this is the one that really matters to me. This is it.
All set for the final. Robbie Miranda, focused. One word for this guy. Bubba Harris, determined. 17-year-old rookie pro sensation. Craig, who do you like?
Oh, man, you got to go with the guy on the inside, Robbie Miranda. Top qualifier, pole position. I just wish they'd hurry up and drop the gate.
Here we go. X Games gold for somebody. Robbie Miranda gets out quick in the gray bib.
Oh, watch out for Jamie Staff in the blue pulling up front.
Round of the first turn. Oh, no, we just lost Bubba Harris.
Bubba Harris making a move on Staff, goes down.
Robbie Miranda charging this thing.
Oh, looks like Robbie's got a good stranglehold on this front position, but we can't count out Kyle Bennett in second.
35 miles an hour, Robbie Miranda. Kyle Bennett, 1 and 2. You see Bennett right there drafting Miranda. Miranda, Bennett, DeWild, and Boots.
If Bennett's going to make a move, he'd better do it quick.
Robbie Miranda in charge of this race at this point. Heading down the last straightaway, Miranda looking for gold. Let's see what happens. Miranda wins the X Games gold.
Woo! Whoa!
Miranda is down hard.
You all right now? Everything okay?
Craig, that last jump is 40 feet, and I believe he just went 60 on it.
It looks like it.
Goodness gracious.
He wins the race, overjumps the jump, and compresses right to the ground. Look at the height and distance Robbie traveled over the gorge before he hits the ground. Kyle Bennett actually lands before he does. And he nearly gets hit by the other riders.
He will get his goal.
He looks to be okay. Our gold medalist, Robbie Miranda. Let's go back up to the top of the hill and see what happened in this race.
Bubba Harris diving in on the inside, gives big old Jamie Staff the business, takes himself out, and ruins the chance for the victory. From that pole cam's helmet cam, we see Bubba Harris in the green going in to give Jamie Staff in the blue the business, but it doesn't work. Loses traction, slides out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, last year it was the agony of defeat. This year it's the thrill of victory. Robbie Miranda, well deserved. What an excellent race, buddy. What do you have to say?
Look at all these fans, man. I had to do something out there. It was a crazy lap out there. To tell you the truth, right now, I don't remember much. I think I overcooked this jump and knocked myself out for a second, but it's starting to set in now that something good's about to happen to me, you know?
A gold medal is what's about to happen to you, my friend. Excellent race. You pulled that first straightaway out. You were first into the first turn. From there, it was pretty much clear sailing. Did you hear Kyle Bennett on your tail?
Oh, you bet I heard. I heard people all over the place, and I never counted anybody out on this race. I cheer for my fellow racers like anyone else.
You would have landed on last year's landing. I think you overshot it by about 15 feet.
I crashed in the right spot this time, so I'm happy.
So X Games heavy medal goes to Robbie Miranda, the silver to Kyle Bennett, and the bronze to Robert DeWild. In last year's final, Robbie tasted dirt. This year, Robbie's tasting heavy medal X Games gold and a little bit of dirt.